Now, we had a doctor. We're all over the board. Guess who I want you to help me bring to the stage right now? We had the doctor. Now, big round of applause for the professor. Let him know.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, is this on? This is on. Thank you, everybody. Yes, I am the professor. I teach here in Sarasota at Ringling College of Art and Design. Some of my colleagues are here. Any Ringling graduates here? Any Ringling alumni? Yeah, of course not, because it's 8:30. They're doing the McDonald's shift, right? At 8:30. That's a terrible stereotype. Terrible stereotype. Ringling College is actually, this is true, it's one of the top 5 art schools in the United States. And our graduates, actually, you know, they're better than McDonald's, right? They're qualified to work at Starbucks. Again, it's a terrible stereotype, and I don't want to get in trouble with my employer. You can go online. This is a true story too. Ringling College has come up with a motto. It's shattering the myth of the starving artist. Shattering the myth of the starving artist. And actually, they're correct, because you get a really good employee discount at Starbucks. And they sell sandwiches too. So I came down here 7 years ago from up north, Philadelphia, and I told my brother I was going to work at Ringling College. And he was like, Ringling College? That's a clown school. What is that? Do you have to sell popcorn between classes? I was like, oh, they're going to pay you in peanuts, right? No, finally he was like, I got it. You're going to get a company car that you have to share with 20 people all at the same time. And then he said, wait a minute, you teach architecture and design history. How can you teach architecture and design history to Clown College? And I was ready for him. I said, well, you know, it's 3 courses a semester. And my first course, big shoes and red noses. My second course, history of velvet painting from Renaissance to today. And my third course, my colleague is going to like this one. I negotiated a graduate level seminar. It's the semiotics of erecting the big top. Oh, that's good. You guys are good. I didn't think the crowd would get that. Very good. Very good. So, little known fact about Ringling College. When it started in 1931, it was actually a branch of Florida Southern College up in Lakeland. Any Florida Southern graduates here? Yeah, of course not, because it's the 8:30 shift at the Waffle House. Now, great. Les helped me out with that one. Great thing about Florida Southern College, again, these are all true stories, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, right? 13 buildings, the whole campus designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. And as an architectural historian, I'd like to give you some advice. If you ever feel like you're at a party and people start talking about architecture or the built environment, the answer, you just say Frank Lloyd Wright, right? Frank Lloyd Wright. It makes you sound smart, right? Greatest 20th century modern architect. And for example, let's say the View, right? That's a big topic these days, the View. Oh my God, it's 18 stories tall, comes right up to the street. You just say Frank Lloyd Wright. Or rising sea levels, right? Rising sea level. What are we going to do by 2050? How are we going to, Lido Key's not going to be around anymore. You just say, Frank Lloyd Wright. Or at Ringling, I don't know if you've been up to Ringling College recently. We got a new library, we got a new building, dormitory going up. They say, look at all that construction going on. Frank Lloyd Wright. And then there's Les's favorite topic, the traffic circles, right? Frank Lloyd Wrong. So I love working at Ringling, but I don't like the grading. A couple times a semester, I've got this stack of exams or term papers. It takes me forever to get through them. Last semester, it's great. I came up with this new system of grading, and it decreased, like 75% less time spent on grading. So what I do is I go out on my front porch, and I just throw them one at a time, right? If it hits the street, it's an A. If it hits the sidewalk, it's a B. front yard seat, and then the porch steps to D. It's really, really, really easy. So I'll close with a story, true story again, about Ringling College students, very hardworking students. Sometimes they work so hard, they're up all night, and they come into my class, and they're like sleeping, right? And here I am going, Frank Lloyd Wright, you know, Frank Lloyd Wright. And they're just, you know, nothing, it's just glazed over. You know? So one time, I'm like, I gotta wake these kids up, right? I gotta wake them up. So we're talking about Frank Lloyd Wright, and he's got this house called Falling Water, and it's cantilevered over the, see, you're falling asleep. Cantilevered over the waterfall. So I said, you know how they did this? You know how he did this? They brought in construction monkeys. Construction monkeys, nothing. They're all still like, So, all right, I gotta ramp this up a little. These construction monkeys, they got these huge hands. Their hands are as big as their heads. Nothing, right? I'm like, they're specially bred since the 1820s in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Nothing. And when they're working, flames shoot out of their ass. Nothing. They were asleep. So I'm like, all right, forget it. Forget class. You know, end class. Go back to my office. A half hour later, I get a call. Hello? Yeah. This is President Dr. Thompson, President of Ringling College. I'm like, oh shit. Well, Professor, I want to talk to you about. I got some students here. They were concerned about your class, and they came to see me. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, they were talking about construction monkeys. I'm like, yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of building going on campus. Can you tell me where we can get some of these construction monkeys? Thank you very much. There's going to be a quiz on Tuesday.
Let them hear it!